Hello again, and welcome back to our little insight videos into HubSpot. Today, we're going to talk a bit about Marketing Hub. Marketing Hub is one of the things HubSpot is most famous for, of course, and probably where you originally heard of it. So here we are again in my landing page. I have a default set to the marketing dashboard, which allows me a very quick glance at what's going on across the business in terms of our web reach, landing page submissions, sequences, blog posts, call to action, and generally activity in terms of who's looking at the emails that I'm sending out. But let's get over into Marketing Hub and see what's going on. So as before I mentioned, HubSpot is actually arranged with these items on the navigation bar you can see at the top here. And each of the hubs, marketing, sales, and service hub are represented there. Once we click on Marketing Hub, we can see exactly what's within the Marketing Hub, which we'll explore in a second. Same goes for Sales Hub, same goes for Service Hub. We also have our contacts here, which is the base of the CRM, which I showed you around the last time. Conversations inbox, which is something that helps us talk to customers. The automation sequences and workflows, which we set, which we'll cover off in a different video. The reporting tab, and as we're a partner, some partner-specific stuff going on there as well. But let's have a look at Marketing Hub. So the first thing to look at is our Ads Management tab. So I'm in Marketing Hub. We're plugged in, everything is connected, our Google Analytics is connected, our Facebook advertising is connected, and so on and so on. And effectively, HubSpot allows you to manage what's going on in your advertising right out of the platform itself. Now, there's one massive advantage to that. You can see when it comes to building audiences, we don't have any built that's worth looking at for a second. So we can see actually what's going on. The size of audiences gained from the Google ads is there. But if you want to build an audience that you want to then send your advertising to, you can do it based on the content of your CRM. So you could do a lookalike audience from Facebook. You're probably familiar with that. We can actually build a lookalike audience out of your CRM as well. You also get to analyze all the advertising here. And this is the major difference I mentioned. You can see for the last campaigns that we haven't done anything for a while. And one of the reasons being the campaign that we did, you can see, actually had a minus 100% ROI. So we literally won no deals from that advertising. But this is what I'm talking about. We got our impressions, we got the click-through, and it was a decent click-through rate, but we created no contacts and didn't sell anything. Now that's probably because the advertising wasn't very good, to be fair. I bet you live and learn. But it shows exactly how powerful HubSpot is when it comes to that reporting. If we did have customers or contacts created from this, HubSpot would show us exactly who those people are. It would show us who they are in terms of them having filled out the form in HubSpot and become a contact. And that's why the ROI is so useful on the ad manager in HubSpot. You can track it right the way down to the customer level. So it's not just about impressions or what you've reached, it's about the actual customers themselves, what they do, how many times they spend, how many times they come back, and so on and so on. After the ads manager, let's take a look at the email manager. And again, I mean, this is a fantastically powerful tool for us marketers out there. Like a MailChimp or an Active Campaign or something along those lines, you can build and analyze your marketing email. So this is the emails that we sent, some 600 or so of the emails that we sent out. You can see our open rates and click rates here. As you know, we're very open at Real Inbound as to what we do and how we work. And that allows you to monitor your activity as you're going through. You can also obviously monitor activity in a email by email basis. So you can see this one went through to 52 people here. You can see where people clicked, which was up here on this first link. You can see the people who have mostly the top engaged contacts, time spent viewing the emails, and so on and so on. It's a hugely powerful tool. We also use it obviously to build emails. So we can build a regular or automated emails, or we can set up a blog email, which sends an email out every time you post, or once a week, or maybe once a month. So you can collect all the posts that you've done. Let's create a regular email just to see the flow. We can choose a basic email, we can build custom emails, or we can use any of the templates that are available to us, of which there are absolutely many. If I click on a simple email, I tend to prefer to do simple emails. It shows you the editor. We have a usual click and drag editing buttons over here. If you wanted to add a button to the email, you could do it as simply as that. You can type your email in and write whatever it is you need to write. You can then set your email, subject lines, preview text, call it a name, set it to a certain type of subscription, or even allocate it to a campaign. And then you can select recipients for your email either through the really powerful lists function within HubSpot. So these are predefined lists of people that we've created, or you can actually go right the way down into the individuals within your CRM, and you can add them directly. So you could send an email to 2, 5, 50, 1,000, 10,000 people, depending on what it is you need to achieve. Next, in Marketing Hub, we'll have a quick look at the Social Manager. So Social Manager allows you to, as you might expect, to create a social media post. If I wanted to create a post for Facebook and I wanted to say hello world or something along those lines, if I could type, and then I wanted to replicate that post to go onto Instagram, or to go onto Twitter, and to go onto LinkedIn, it's as easy as that to create those posts. If I want to create illustrations or designs, I can do that through the Canva integration, or obviously I can pre-prepare something and drop it straight in. Let's just discard those for a minute. Once those are sent, you have a list of everything that goes out to your customers. So you can see exactly what you've sent and when it was sent. Again, we can monitor the social media here, so we can see who's commenting, who's reacting to all the posts as they go out. And obviously, one of HubSpot's massive strengths is this reporting section. And again, we can report for social media, so we can see what's posted, we can see what's given us the most clicks in return, we can see where we're getting all the interactions, and so on and so on and so on. Fantastically powerful tool for all of your social media networks that can be connected directly. Next on marketing is the website tools. For this HubSpot page, we're set up for landing pages and blog pages. You can also add website pages if you're a CMS customer. I'll talk about that again. But you can build landing pages directly out of the tool, as you might expect. Let's have a quick look at one of the ones that we've built here. So this page allows you to have a look at what the page itself looks like, which obviously is very useful. And you can see what you're going to look like in real life, if that makes sense. Or you can view the results of that page. You can see how many people, this one's only just been published by the look of it. You can see how many people see it. You can see where the traffic has come from for it. We can also analyze our landing pages. We can manage the landing pages. You can add them into folders. You can connect them to campaigns and so on and so on. But this is the landing page builder. If you want to create a page, it's as simple as the big orange button again, and you can either take something from one of your own templates, or you can build from scratch. In terms of blog pages, it's a similar story. These are the blogs that we've posted onto the site. They're all connected into the HubSpot platform, and that allows you to see what's going on with each of the blogs. You can see this one was published recently. You've got 13 views on it. You can see when the views occurred, the type of engagement that we're getting from the post as well, and that applies obviously to all of your blog posts. Next in Marketing Hub is files and templates. I'm not going to show you anything there because it's fairly straightforward. That's basically a place to keep your design tools and your files, your pictures, images, videos, that sort of thing. So everything is within the system and ready at the touch of a finger to access. Now we move on to the lead capture part of Marketing Hub. Which allows you to build your own call to action forms, call to action buttons and forms. So call to action button, you know what it looks like, even if you're not familiar with the term. It's the sort of thing that you click in order to get something, maybe to view content online, as you can see with this, or maybe to download a book or something along those lines. These are all the ones that have been built for the various offers, and what it again allows you to do if you click through is to see how well that CTA has worked or not, depending on the campaign itself. In terms of forms, again, this is a very powerful tool. If you want to see how a form is doing, you have the conversion ratios here. So this one is the most powerful form for us. And you can create a form with a simple click of the orange button again, a regular form or a pop-up form. And once you decide what it is you want to do, you can just pick a template or start with a blank and again drag whatever you need to drag into the form to build it. Again, you can use Canva to customize your forms, to add some visuals to them if that's what you would like to do. We'll then have a look at planning and strategy. So this is a very interesting piece of work. The calendar applies to your content calendar and the publication calendar. So you can see what you've done and obviously what you've got planned if you're using the deferred sharing functionalities. You can see how your campaigns, if you build campaigns, how they're doing. And obviously the stuff that we've seen, so emails, landing pages, CTAs, etc., can all be part of a campaign. And you can click through into the campaign and see exactly how it's working, how it's achieving. You've got a lot of SEO planning tools here, including recommendations for your own blog pages and landing pages. Click through here and it'll tell us that these are the things it's suggesting that we do. Or it allows you to research topics as well. I've not got Search Console integrated, but you can see that is absolutely an option if that's what you want. But if we pick a topic that we're researching at the minute, we look at inbound sales, then you can see how we approach SEO. So we have a real inbound sales page, and we are building content that sits around that page that helps Google understand that this page is an authority. These green lines mean that the links have been placed and are working okay, and the red lines mean that those links aren't in place at the minute. We can also see how the content itself is doing in terms of the content that's within the pillar page and how the pillar page is doing. And as you can see here, we can also research topics. So if I want to research inbound sales, it'll give me how many searches inbound sales is delivering on a monthly basis, and then any other variations of the topic it suggests that we use to write content for, which, as you can see, makes for very quick content calendar work. And you can also find related content within your own system, which is a very clever thing to do. So we would just check that, and then we would add that to the topic. And you can see that it's just added itself in to the inbound sales pillar pages that we've used, which, as I say, just so fast, so easy to do. And then we have a project section. So this is the HubSpot project management tool. We have a lot of templates that you can use, client templates. We've got specific templates, and we've got a task manager here. So this is what allows us to set up the projects that we work on with our clients, so implementing CRM systems, handing off leads, and so on, and allows us to populate this part. We'll have a quick peek at sales here, which is the task management section. So this is where you can allocate tasks to people, allocate due dates, and so on. So that's about it. You've got for Marketing Hub, a hugely powerful piece of software, and you can see that's just how HubSpot has actually built their name with ad management, email marketing, social media marketing, website marketing, content production, files, lead captures, planning and strategy, all within that one hub. So you would need to spend quite a bit of money to get the equivalent level of functionality out of individual apps. An ad manager, an email manager, social media manager, website, CMS, lead capture, CTAs, landing pages, form builders, planning and strategy tools. But the advantage of the HubSpot system is it's all in the one place. It's all there ready for you to use, and it's all connected to itself. So you can see exactly how everything's working. I hope that makes sense, and I hope you enjoyed it. As always, feel free to ask us any questions that you have about HubSpot, about the software, about CRM systems, marketing, sales, service systems, and keep an eye out for other videos that we'll be doing on Sales Pro, Service Pro, HubSpot automation, and all sorts of other good stuff. Thanks very much for watching and for listening, and hopefully we'll get to work together soon. Bye-bye.